Well, hello, my good people. God, it's hot in here. Um, here in California, we are getting sweltered here. It's about 81 degrees, according to what it says on my phone, and yeah, 81 degrees, and it's hot as fire around here. So therefore, I have my fan on in the background. So if you hear that, that's what's going on. Anyway, as you can see on my desktop, I have been pretty busy. A few things to note. As I said, I pretty much have those short little projects going out the way. I just finished Worm this morning, and I'm going to post the other two, the final two parts, more than likely back to back, sometime later today, or tonight rather. And on top of that, well, let's see. What else is there? Oh, right. I did do a bit of an update on one of my emulators. Now, one you actually see on my desktop, which is Janus. And let me show it to you. Now, see, this version of Janus is 1.2. I had to basically overwrite everything off the old version and just basically make a new one. It's like 1.2 is the more updated version. So the last LP I actually ever done on Janus was Dr. Chaos. So after that, I was going to finish Battle Miracle Bokote Upa, but apparently, for what happened, just like the audios, it just sounded so, you know, it sounds so hoarse. I'll say it that way. It really did sound so hoarse. So this one is a bit more updated. So if I were to pull out, say, let's say if I pulled out Faxanadu, it would sound the way it's supposed to sound. But yeah, these are basically what I've been kind of working on during my testing phase. Because yes, I just finished Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I finished Dr. Chaos. These two I'm probably going to be working on off camera as future Let's Plays. Don't ask about Ninja Gaiden. I've been doing like practice runs on that too with cheats. Because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to actually play that game straight through. And then, of course, this is a future Izzy versus the Goonies 2. So, we got that. So, we're going to close this out like so. Another thing I want to show is, well, okay, the recordings will be next. But, another thing I did update into my emulators was, this. This is a more updated version of PCSX2 1.4. Now 1.4 is a lot more updated than 1.2, because when I tried it this morning I should say, well, it does sound a whole lot better. So I already did check through with Samurai Warriors and Kingdom Hearts. So I think everything should be everything should run a lot smoother. So therefore, for future LPs regarding PS2, this will be the one I'm going to use more of than the regular PlayStation 2 one. Because I know there are people just going to say, well, how come it sounds so... As I said before, it's the emulator. This is a more updated version of the emulator, which I just said, you know what, I'm going to use this one. Because this way, you know, I don't have to deal with the sound of, you know, the sound being all grating and whatnot. Because I'm going through this, and, you know, it's like, you know, like it's skipping out or something. So, I've been busy with that. Yeah, I am actually showing you the behind the scenes stuff right now. This is behind the scenes of everything that's going on. So another thing I'm going to show while we're here is what else I've been working on, mainly through my recordings. Now, as you can see, I have been working on Arc the Lad. I really should dump that video of Dragon Ball. I've also been working on Illusion of Gaia. The Legend, Glory of Heracles, or the Legend of Heracles. I forgot what the hell this is. Oh, never mind. I have been working on Notch. I have been working on Pokemon Heart Gold. I have not, mind you. I have not been working on Rent a Hero. I think I'm being called. One moment. Apologies for that. I had company over. Mainly family. As I was saying, I have like a couple of projects I pretty much finished. And some I haven't finished. Like I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that. Really, I'm really not sure if I am going to. But let's see, Rent a Hero. I'm going to get back on that. If I got time to sit down and play the game, of course. I really ought to get back to playing Sayuki. Journey West. I will eventually finish Soul Calibur 4, because all it is Weapon Master mode. Excuse me. What I've also been working on is I've been working on Soul Blazer. And the thing is, I've been continuing Soul Blazer through, because as you can see, I have two versions of Soul Blazer. Mainly, when I first started, it was with AVI format. Then I had to make a copy of it because of, well, I couldn't upload AVI anymore because it threw everything off whack. So I had to switch over to MP3. Now, luckily, my recorder here can do MP4. I mean, I had to switch over to MP4 because it was more, well, stable on MP4. Plus, the quality was better, so I went for that. So let's see. Yeah, Soul Blazer. I'm still working on it. I've just been so busy with everything else. I just haven't really made the time to just sit down and record a lot more stuff because of family. And still working on Samurai Warriors. That's what I was testing earlier. But these two are basically from the previous emulator. So I'm going to say this part right here, 54 will be the last of the old PS2 emulator parts I plan to put up. Another game I plan to put up would be Thundercats for the Nintendo DS. The rest of Undertale, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to hold off on posting. because I'm getting RPG burnout. So as you can tell, I'm doing a lot of RPGs in the background. So about this run of Undertale, this is, as you see, it says N and MP. This one is neutral when I first started. So from 6, I started on 7. So there are 6 parts of my neutral run. And then, I decided, you know what? It wasn't good enough for me. So then we got neutral pacifist. So the neutral pacifist run will have mainly all the characters still, alive and whatnot. I just won't be fighting as much. So I can still do, I can still get the first ending, and then the second ending will be, pure pacifist or what have you. But just the thing is, I don't feel like, trying to sweat it out over a game that I'm slowly feeling the burnout of. That's just me. And as you can see, I also have parts of Worm already done. I have 3, which I posted this morning. Then there's 4 and 5, which I also did this morning. I did 3, 4, and 5 all this morning. And then, of course, the last one I have been working on has been Ys 6, the Ark of Nepishtim. So therefore, I have about 7 parts done. Just only this part I basically had to make into, we'll say, MP4 format, because again, this was one of those titles that basically I wanted to do because I have the PS2 version of Ark of Nepishtim. But I decided, you know what, I might as well do the Steam version. So that's the version I will be posting, the Steam version. So I have been doing a lot of work here, and plenty of them in which I plan to just go back and just play just because I've been busy with just about everything you can imagine. It's just that. So therefore, you have seen like the behind the scenes. Therefore, this is what I'm showing you. I'm showing you behind the scenes. This is what's going on. So another thing I will show you, since I do plan on working on a few more games. And as I said, this is going to be the PS2 emulator I'm going to be switching over from now on. For Game Boy Advance, I have not done a Game Boy. I have not done anything for Game Boy in like a freaking long time. So a few of the games I have on my list, as you can see, I have Advance Wars, Sigma Star Saga, Columns. Oh wait. This is from my old one. Okay, so this is from my older one, but I do have the other one, which is right here, and let's take a look at what's on this version. Okay, what we have on this list? Yes, this is the one I've been working with as well. I have Oriental Blue Ao no Tengai. I've been working on a patch version of Final Fantasy 5 and 6. I really haven't tried it yet. God Medicine, Full Metal Alchemist, Stray Rondo. I've been playing Ichi Senkan Yamato, but not as much. Advance Wars, Tin Pin Alley 2, and Santa Claus Saves the Earth. I might do that for a Christmas Let's Play. I'm not entirely certain. If I do, it's just going to be something silly. Aside from that, as I said before, I really have been busy. So yeah, a lot which you're seeing is, well, a lot of behind the scenes stuff has just been crazy. Because as you can tell, I've been juggling life, as it were. I've been juggling life with family, friends, and time I spend for myself when I do my recordings. Another thing that I also plan to show, I can close this out, and I'll close this out. Another thing I plan to show, and I have also just found myself working on it again, is, well, this. Now, I've been working on this since last night. Not all this, mind you, but according to what I have down, I have 49 parts. 49 pages. So, I was working on this last night while everybody was being quiet in Discord chat. So, I am working on volume 3 of my Legacy of the Seven Stars saga, as it were, my book series. So I've been working on this since last night. That's why for some reason you've been hearing Shovel Knight in the background, guys. I was working on this. I really was. I was really working on this. And I was being as quiet as possible while I was doing that. Of course, the thing is, I have a very soft keyboard, so the keys are very flat. So that's another thing. I know it's a crazy ass update, isn't it? But I mean, it just goes to show you that I've been stupidly busy. And next thing I plan to work with or work on is, like I said, since I'm on camera, in a way, I did say I was going to work on Bomberman. Now there are 2 different versions of Bomberman I could work on, but I'm only going to choose one that I feel I can actually try and beat. So, as I mentioned at the end of one Let's Play, the Princess Tomato Let's Play, I have 2 different versions of Bomberman. There's the TurboGrafx 16 version and the NES version. Heads NES, tails TurboGrafx 16. And I'm actually going to do this right now. Which, no. I gotta do it a proper flip. And it landed on Heads. Heads was the NES version, so instead of me doing Bomberman 90 for the TurboGrafx, I will be doing Bomberman 2 for the NES. So, either way, you're going to get some kind of Bomberman. Because I haven't done a Bomberman game in a long time, and I have been tinkering with Bomberman. I have been tinkering with the TurboGrafx 16 version, as well as the NES version. And I'm not doing the first Bomberman. I'm doing the second Bomberman, because Bomberman 90 and Bomberman 2 both have story. So therefore, stories are cool. Stories are very cool. And as I mentioned before, I'm also going to be doing Sonic Art during this time. And yes, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna burst out in song the entire time throughout the Let's Play, because why not? I hadn't done something so silly in a while, so I need to do something silly. That's the only reason why I'm doing shorter projects around this time. I should have been doing shorter projects around this time, but I've been like so busy with everything else, trying to get everybody's projects. Well, not everybody's project, but everybody's requests up and running. That's what I've been doing, actually. So all the recording I've been doing, I've technically been reading everybody's requests. So when I start posting, you know, boom, 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 it's just right out the way, right out the gate. So I plan to bring back Dreamcast for next year, because I still have Evolution to finish. I have Evolution 2 to do. I'll most likely do like Power Stone. Yeah, I'll most likely do Power Stone during my break. I may look something up to see if if there's an updated version of the Dreamcast emulator. Maybe, maybe not. Not entirely sure. But suffice to say, you can't make none of this stuff up. I mean, you know, normally I would have like a screen of my logo, but I don't feel like it today. And for once, I'm actually trying to chill the frack out, because of yesterday. It was just crazy, and I'll leave that in a different I'll leave that in a different video, because I did post something on Facebook, and I want to modify what I said on it, and most likely do a more detailed message per se about you know, what we should be thankful for, what we should be grateful for. So I'm going to do that in a few minutes, but at the same time, what I'm going to do is by the way, I'm drinking water. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stop, because this update is going for about 20 some odd minutes. And yeah, I'll see you soon with more whatever the heck I feel like doing and showing off to you guys. I certainly hope you enjoy the Let's Plays that are going to come in for 2018. As I said, I'm pretty much going to be finishing most of what I can finish for this year, and continue onward and take it from there. So until then, this is your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi, and I will see you around with even more Let's Plays. So until then, take care, God bless, and Tenkai Muso!